Berserk is a manga started in October of 1989 by Kentaro Miura, focusing on Guts Berserk, the Black Swordsman, and his quest to be angry or something, I think. I haven't actually read it. Berserk is probably most famous for its multifaceted and complicated story and characters, with maybe the most overlooked aspect of this wonderful and interesting story being the deep implications that a certain scene early in Guts' backstory has for real-world politics. Donovan's rape of young Guts is almost certainly an allegory to the terrifying fact that America's white majority is quickly being erased by minorities. Now, before this goes any further, I want to make it clear that rape is good. Of course, we all know why this symbolism is so apparent. Donovan is a hardened African-American mercenary, and Guts is an innocent white boy. Many would say that Guts' rape is simply a catalyst for his intense distrust of other people and unwillingness to be touched in any way by anyone. Yet the people who believe this are most likely basic and simple-minded, although I'm not going to make those assumptions. However, we can clearly see the implications to this real-world problem throughout the rest of the story. Berserk, the main character, is called the Black Swordsman even though he is white. This is clearly a metaphor for the fact that white people are forced to adopt the customs of the much more superior African-American race within their own country. It is also true that despite making up 13% of Midland, monsters comprise around 50% of the total murder of humans around the country, and Guts' hunting of these gentle and misunderstood folk is probably also a reference to the fact that the Denver International Airport is built on top of an underground city which the New World Order uses as its base of operations. Like Fortnite, Berserk uses its desolate and despairing setting to predict that in around 20 years, America will become an uninhabited wasteland where surviving white people are forced to battle each other to the death by their African-American masters, with the winner being given a 50% discount on the entire Idolmaster video game series. Idolmaster is famous for its engaging rhythm gameplay that has inspired many manga authors to become lazy fucking hacks who don't finish their fucking mangas, which has caused the manga industry stock to plummet in the billions of dollars. African Americans also contribute to the worldwide shift to liberal policies and the degradation of moral standards across the world, which have led to my wife cheating on me, and then divorcing me for her boss, Jerome Roundy. I really miss her a lot, and our family has been torn in two. I can see the pain in my children's eyes every day and the furious hatred they have for me, even though I have done nothing. But maybe that is the reason they despise me. My apathy has left us all hollow and ruined, when I could have done so much more for them, and especially for her, who I have blamed for all of this. Anyway, check out this sick-ass combo. And so, to conclude this serious video essay, we must take one last dip into the dark and angry commentary on Japanese media that Guts' character represents. Neon Genesis Evangelion is a landmark of anime history and serves as a perfectly executed deconstruction of the 3D platformer genre. Like Persona, Evangelion is about pedophilia, not to be confused with hemophilia, which is a plant-only diet. Nigga Genesis Evangelion is most well known for how I want Asuka to step on me, spit on me, and call me an idiot. Likewise, I want to smell Ray's stinky, sweaty spats. Created by... oh shit. Hideki Eno? Who, prior to EVA, had only worked on smaller indie films, such as Shin Godzilla, Berserk, Zack Snyder's Justice League, and Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker. Like Beastars, Evangelion is about tempting my resolve to not fuck and then destroy my pet rabbit Daisy. Ironically, one of the major themes of Sega Genesis Evangelical is anti-escapism, because the message of Evangelican is literally just telling loser nerds to go outside and get laid. This is ironic, because half the fanbase overanalyzes this 30-year-old foreign cartoon to farm Reddit gold instead of getting pussy. There are 5 Evan Pelican dating sins.